now that we've got the stock going, we're going to start breaking down the crab. So this is a Alaskan king crab. The meat's inside of here, so I'm going to show you how to extract that. The meat, or the crab leg itself, actually has a bunch of joints just like your arm would. All these little joints so it can move. So we're going to take right at the base and this almost what we'd call like our shoulder, and we're just going to break that apart. Same thing here. We're going to go against the grain. We're going to pull it up, and we're going to pull it right out. Same thing. Pull it up and pull out. Up and out. So now that we have our pieces of our meat, this is how we're going to get it out. So we have our piece. We're going to want to turn it upright. So that way it's red and white on one side, almost like it's standing straight up. We're just going to want to go right in here. We're going to go right down with a little bit of force, go right through it. Same thing. See if we can get that a little smoother. Now what we have is we have the ability to go through and push our meat right out with our finger as compact and perfect as possible. This piece comes right out. Again, go ahead and push our piece out with our finger. Now one thing I want to point out, and this is perfect because the joint kind of has it obstructed, I'm going to show you. The reason that we have our kitchen shears is we can slip our kitchen shears underneath here and kind of cut our crab open. Now we can open our guy right up and we can pull our meat out this way too. So depending on if you can just get your, obviously, if you can just get your finger in there and push it out, it's going to be a lot easier than that. One thing to mention, you can see the cartilage that holds it together. We don't want that to be in the crab. This is hard and we don't want to chew on that. So that's why we got to make sure that it comes right out. It's always right by the joints. There was one that was in that piece still. But you can normally tell because they don't look like the rest of the meat and they normally stick out. This one looks good. So again, we will move on to our next piece. You can see some of that cartilage sticking out. This one's going to probably work out really good. One cut right down the middle should work. Again, this should pop right out. Nice and easy, perfect piece. This one's a little smaller than the rest, but again, it should pop right out. Nice, beautiful piece. And finally, there, that's how we want to cut it. Again, we got our nice, beautiful pieces that are coming right out. This one's kind of in there again, so we'll use our kitchen shears. That's why we have them. We'll open that right up. We'll get our meat out. And finally, this one got kind of pushed out of the way. We may need our shears again. We'll open that right up. And out comes beautiful crab meat. So now we have one of our legs completely broken down and all the pieces of meat that come with it. And these are all completely cleaned out. And we will set these aside and I will break down the next crab off video.